Welcome to the Any Last Words podcast. Four overzealous friends severely in over their heads navigate what they claim to be areas of their own expertise, be it nerd culture, politics, or critiquing media.
Join us, if you will.
For these may very well be
Our last words.
Nec Ultima Verba.
The story goes that Alexander the Great untied the Gordian knot, supposedly an impossible knot, by drawing his sword and then slicing right through it. I feel like we should take this approach with, say, fitting a camel through the eye of a needle by grinding the camel into a really thin paste and then just pushing that through the eye of the needle. More impossible tasks should be solved in such a likely manner.
Brent,
Stop making so much fucking noise.
Oh, we started.
Yeah. The drawers are so loud, Jesus.
How do you know they were drawers, first of all? Secondly,
Because I could hear the noise of the drawers.
that could have been anything.
That's what she said.
No, it would sound like drawers.
All right, well, anyways, hi. Hello there. What are we doing?
It's been half a minute. Do the thing.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Any Last Words podcast, rated 13 spatulas out of 3 electronic fans, provided to you by General Motors. My name is Calan.
And I am Reggie.
Oh, and I'm Brandon. Pleasure to meet you all. Sorry, I almost forgot for a second that I was not meant to be late this time. But
honestly, I feel
fine.
that I forget that I'm not late sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't forget that you're late, then click the like button. In fact, some would say do that on time, and you could even manage to press a subscribe button.
Yeah.
If you're a little bit early, you can hit the bell. You can get that notification going.
And they will be even more
going
early.
on.
Exactly. That ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
We want to
ding,
hear
ding.
your dings.
Exactly. Let me know if you got them ding, ding, dings going on every Sunday.
I realize that this is mainly catering to our YouTube audience and not Spotify or any of the other platforms, but you know
Follow
what?
us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Exactly.
is true.
Press the follow button.
Yeah.
Y'all are my favorite, by the way, on Spotify, everywhere else. I don't know if we're on Apple Podcasts. I don't think we are.
We'll be there.
We're so popular, we don't know where we are and where we
Exactly.
aren't. So
Exactly.
It's also
crazy.
because
Wow.
I'm actually just not bothered to take a look. I probably should.
No, it's not important.
We are.
It doesn't matter.
But we'll be there.
I think we're on a lot of platforms, like everywhere except Apple Podcasts.
Yes. Completely agree.
Because we don't like apples.
How
We
are
like
you? How are you guys? No. We like Apple. No.
We like
We
pineapples.
really don't.
Don't get me started. We're in lockdown right now. I
Let's
don't
see.
need this, okay?
We're on Breaker,
right.
Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify, but we're not on Apple Podcasts.
Screw 'em.
Interesting. We could be on Apple Podcasts. I could change that right now.
Well, I guess we're on Apple
Make
Podcasts.
it happen.
Yeah, I'll just do that now, I suppose. Cool.
Thank you. Thank
Well,
you,
at some
Callum.
point after this episode, we might be on Apple Podcasts.
Check us behind the scenes when we sign
Yeah,
up for
wow.
our podcast.
Yeah, if there are any Apple users left out there, I hear they keep abandoning you with each new iPhone. Sorry about
This
that.
is true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know
Sadly,
it's
I'm
true.
part of
Mm.
that.
Reggie, you disgust me.
I know. Look at this
Ah,
Apple
Ugh.
phone.
Gross. You know, they've even acknowledged it at this point. They don't even
Yeah.
sell chargers with them anymore. So
we stole this
They-
one. So,
don't admit that to anyone, Callan. It's fine. And you can get an Android phone for like a third of the price.
with a charger
With a charger, with
and
earphones.
earphones.
And a case.
Yeah.
It's
And
so
they'll
much
even
better.
charge the battery like halfway at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Comes
Yeah.
pre-charged.
That's so considerate of them.
Really
They give you
is.
everything you could ever want with a normal phone. They give you a headphone jack.
Can they give me a life?
Yeah. My phone gave me a life.
Where's it gone?
Well, it's actually being used as a webcam right now, so you know how it is. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's been,
I feel that.
Very nice.
I've had to keep it as a webcam for the sake of uni, which I've personally started up again. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been crazy hectic this past week, getting back into things.
I feel that.
Online as well.
Uh-huh.
I don't like it because
Online is
I don't
stinky.
like being on Zoom. Online is very stinky, I must
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my new teachers, they're kind of all right, you know, like all right in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you. First of all, one of my teachers, he taught us how to illegally download things from the internet in our first class. Taught it, even though I already am a master of those
Yeah.
techniques
I
already.
find it sad that he has to teach anyone in your class to do that.
Actually,
Not
he was so laid back about it. He's like, yeah, you guys probably know this, but they kind of want me to go over this stuff with you just anyways, so I kind of have to. And I can't end this thing earlier.
Guy.
Yeah, he was a legend. He was he was walking us through the interface for the subject's like website thing, which we already knew how to use. But he's like, I have to do this according to the department heads, which he was very nonchalant about it though.
Loki, take a shot whenever he says, I have to do this during
Yeah.
class. He probably wouldn't even mind. He's probably just that
we
chill.
got about an hour into it, and this is like a 3-hour lecture, right? We
Yeah.
got about an hour into it, and he just was looking at some of the stuff he had to talk about in this PowerPoint. He's like, you know what, screw it, I don't care about this, it doesn't matter, let's move on. There was like a good 20 pages of stuff to talk about, and he just full on skipped over. So you can tell already it's going to be a good semester.
Mm.
Sounds like a good guy.
It's going to be even better because one of my assignments is based around Ratatouille.
Oh, there you go.
Really?
Does this
really.
mean that you'll finally do, you know, a secondary analysis of Ratatouille and change your mind and that it's really great, even though Remy's an asshole?
No, it's nothing to do.
Damn.
It's not based on. Okay, look. The assignment is to create like a stop motion animation that is describing how you react to eating a certain food, something that brings you comfort and joy.
Oh,
And
so it's that one
Yeah.
scene from Ratatouille.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene where Remy is eating the cheese and the other thing.
Fucking cracker with strawberry or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Strawberry.
And you got all the little swirls around his head. It's like that.
Yes.
Pretty much.
We've discussed that scene at least twice
We
now.
have. It's a
We
good
have.
scene.
It
It's
is
a
a
good
good
scene.
scene, and
It's a
it's a
good
very
scene.
nice representation for those with synesthesia and all that shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Very artistic.
Yeah, and they use the Anton Ego scene with him eating eating Ratatouille
Oh.
as an example as well of what feeling we're trying to encapsulate with this. So yeah, that's one of my assignments. I can't wait to do that. It's going to
You
be
should
so much fun.
all the scenes where Remy is pulling Linguini's hair and just show
Yeah.
the pain he feels.
Yeah.
He's like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this just saying.
Actually, what we should do is, because we pledged at some point to have you eat seafood, we should have you.
We did?
make you- yeah.
We did.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the
I mean,
raw fish.
yeah, like you were going to
Shellfish.
eat seafood. Reggie was going to have IKEA meatballs or something along those lines. Something that neither of you have experienced in your lives.
I've
apparently.
experienced seafood though, and that's how I came to the conclusion I don't like it.
Well, you're going
Yeah, and
to
I think
experience
I've
seafood
had it.
until you like
I've
it.
had IKEA meatballs before.
Well, what the fuck is the point of this pledge that we spent way too long organizing?
I don't know what pledge you're talking about, Calan. I think you made this up in your head, and this is just kind of a you thing that you've been.
Or is this
No.
you two trying to fucking gaslight me into thinking that this isn't a
We
thing?
would never gaslight you, Calan. But if you keep on going about this pledge, we're gonna do something to you that I'm not gonna specify right now to keep things ambiguous. Okay?
You couldn't do shit.
Because I
Not
have
true.
an ex.
Okay, he has an axe, but guess what I've got? I've got a piece of cardboard. Let's do this again,
Oh,
Calan.
I see how. Okay, I see how it is. No, I'm looking at it right now. Reggie was actually a cronut,
I gotta-
and Jay was IKEA meatballs. But
Yeah, we saw-
you're
I was a
you're
cronut.
seafood.
I was a cronut. I've never had a cronut.
Well, Reggie's a cronut because she's never had a
I've
cronut.
never had a cronut.
Yeah.
High five, twins.
Yeah, but you've more importantly, you don't like seafood.
I don't.
Either way, you could animate your reaction to eating seafood when we take you to a seafood place.
Well,
Have you
it's
had
meant to
all
be.
seafoods?
It's meant to be a reaction to what you consider to be your soul food, which, it's not
Well,
seafood.
that'd be like fucking chicken nuggets or some shit. I don't know. What
Yeah,
is your
that
soul
is so
food?
good.
Let me know right now. What's your soul food?
I don't know. I guess spaghetti. That's like the most nostalgic food I've eaten.
Really?
Every night for dinner, I have spaghetti.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Not even like some other derivative of pasta. We're just going straight spaghetti and meatballs. Not even like a marinara or something.
Why don't you describe how are the how's the pasta?
Well, see, the tomato sauce in it, sorry.
So
It
tomato
really
sauce
brings
like
out-
Heinz?
Yeah, exactly. It really brings out the taste in the pasta itself, right? It brings out the flavor in it and makes it quite tasty. That's how I would describe it. Yeah.
Are you quite sure that's the relationship between pasta and the sauce that it is laden
No,
with?
we just have to pick a food that we like. That's the whole task.
Wow.
I see.
Yeah. It's better than me picking pizza. I don't know how I could describe that. No, it's better than me picking
Do
ice
it.
cream sandwiches, let me tell you.
You now have to do ice cream sandwiches.
I don't think I want to.
This has been a
I kind
horrible
of don't
10.
want him to describe ice cream sandwiches anymore. It sounded so.
No, he's going to get a bit
sensual
horny
last
halfway
time.
through, yeah. Oh, he's just disconnected his camera. Oh, he's just dead ass left.
Oh.
Welcome
We made
back to the
Greg
Calan
run
and
away.
Reggie episode.
Where
Oh, no.
everything is chaotic because me
Yes.
and Calan are always high.
Yeah, we're
Hello?
hello, welcome
Sorry.
back.
Wait, cut out
You
the last
did that
2
on
minutes.
purpose.
I'm leaving that in.
Sorry, I was given
Uh,
cake.
No,
Oh.
he's rage quitted from us.
Oh no.
Sorry, I can't remember the last thing we were talking about. I seriously can't remember now. Sorry, what was going on?
I mean, we
Nothing.
could just jump into something else.
Okay.
Talking about
I guess we're going to leave that unresolved. I
Yeah.
have no opinions on what was said in the past 2 minutes, whether they were calling me. Oh, God.
Oh my.
Forgot that was on there.
Yes. Oh my.
Anyways.
It's not like we've spent 10 minutes and we haven't even started technically.
I mean, I've already talked about my whole topic, which wasn't really that much of a topic to be
Oh,
honest,
this
but
is
it's-
true.
I mean-
You have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We don't talk about topics here. Anyway,
We don't. There are no such thing as
Yeah, there
topics
are
or
no
segments.
topics. We just keep talking.
There
and
is
you
no
have to
topic
listen
in
to
passing,
us.
say.
Okay, I just ate some cake, and the flavor of the cake, the sugar, the pure
yeah,
sugar, and the
Tell us
icing.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
How does it make you feel? What are your
What is the
feelings and
relationship?
emotions
Yeah.
you
Unhealthy,
have?
unhealthy, sad, fat.
What is the union between the cake and the icing? You know, how's that going?
One is hard, one is soft. That's what she said.
How do you picture you and the cake in the future?
Look,
Where do
like
you
it.
see yourself with cake 5 years from now?
it's nothing compared to those ice cream sandwiches. Let me tell you. Actually, fun fact: this cake is cookies and cream, which is the same as
Ooh.
those ice cream sandwiches. So I might relapse on podcasts.
It sounds like you're halfway there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's delicious. I'm just saying.
Yes.
If Calan gets to eat sushi, I get to eat.
This
Cake.
is true. Our more
I
attentive
have-
listeners will have realized that I'm also eating
Have water.
sushi.
Mm.
Yeah. Reggie has water.
Reggie's basic.
No,
Doesn't eat
she's
anything.
healthy. She's got the healthy alternative
It's
going.
because I snack when we don't record, and
Mm.
when we do record,
This isn't me
Right.
snacking. This is an unhealthy relationship, okay? Now, for any kids listening out there, don't get yourselves involved with a crazy person, okay? Just saying.
Unless you are the crazy person.
Yep.
If you're the crazy person, do whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Because you're crazy.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to be crazy?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's move on from this mundane topic.
That's rude. Apologize to the topic.
Sorry, topic.
Good.
Yeah.
Now
That's
hug
what
it.
I like to hear.
Kiss and hug it out.
Okay.
What the hell is
That
that?
was quite sensual.
Thank you. This is... You don't need to worry about that.
I'm suddenly more worried now that you told me not to worry about it.
So Brain just hugged his little member.
Oh, that's going in the intro highlight.
And yeah, he was very small.
Mm.
Wait, what did you say, little member? Sorry, I kind of wasn't listening again, but also was. What did you say?
That you hugged your little member.
Yeah?
He has no idea what a little member is.
No.
Yeah,
It's actually this little guy, Michael Clump. It looks
that's
like
what
Tony
he
Stark.
calls it.
Oh my god, he's named his little member.
You guys never seen The Office? Oh.
He's not getting it.
Anyway,
Oh, we
he
need to
has
move on.
this little pop figure.
His little Michael.
Dirty-minded people.
I got lots of them.
He's got multiple little members
Yeah.
2.
to make up for how small they are.
Yeah, I need some friends while I'm at home all day by myself.
Oh no.
Go somewhere else. Let's go to a different
yes.
topic.
Yeah, let us move forwards. Where to, you know? As Dr. Seuss said, the places you shall go and all that jazz.
Dr. Seuss has said many things. I almost said Doctor Who. It's fine.
Mm,
Wait, did you say Dr. Seuss or Doctor Who?
I said Seuss.
Okay.
Yeah. And
thought
all
you
that
said Doctor
jazz.
Okay,
If
speaking
only.
of jazz,
Speaking of jazz.
speaking of jazz,
Speaking
like
of
I do
jazz.
24/7.
Yeah.
I posted a video today for my music because I'm working on it, and
As one
it almost
does.
got 10,000 views.
Whoa!
Wow.
10,000, Jesus.
I know, and because like
It's almost like
I
we do
never
better
really-
as individuals than as a group.
because like I wanted to try out the real thing like on Instagram and stuff, and so I did it. And now, because like Jay said that you get a little bit more views, so I tried it. First one I got like up to 6,000, and I was like, wow, okay. And then I did another one today, and it got up to 10,000. I was like, wow, this isn't too
Wow.
bad.
That's pretty good.
I know, and I got an extra 3 followers.
Whoa.
You should start a YouTube
Wow.
account.
I should
And
try,
sing.
but that takes so much work.
Not really. Just sing and then put some
Does.
art on it.
Brandon, you can't just say that to an artist. Just
Just
sing and
record
put
it.
some art on it.
It's just-
do it.
Yeah, it's so easy. Come on.
Oh my
Right, guys?
god.
It's so easy. You keep telling me how easy it is.
Because your job is easy. Just draw porn.
Everyone will love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. You don't really need to study anatomy to do that. So.
Yeah, because
You
it's all
can-
inaccurate
Make
anyway.
it abstract. You can have
Exactly.
3 balls.
And 2 dicks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Brandon's dad listens to this podcast. Hi, Brandon's dad.
Hi.
Sorry. Sorry we're doing this
Oh,
to your
no.
little boy.
Sorry, Brandon's dad.
Sorry, Brandon. We deeply apologize.
I think this is becoming a running joke now, and I like it.
Yeah, they apologize more to my father than they do to me, guys. Just so you know. I'm being abused.
Your dad is cool.
Wow, Calan.
He
I've known you
is.
for 6 years.
Yeah.
I've known you for 6 years,
He
Calan.
recommends
Reggie,
it.
I've known you for a little bit less.
Gangster. He's hip with us.
You're both cool, but like I can't play favorites, so I gotta
But I
you
like
just
your
did,
dad
Calan.
more. I can't play favorites, but your dad's my favorite.
Calan, I have your birthday gift sitting right behind me. It's been sitting there for ages. Seriously, it's been sitting there for so long
It has
now.
been. It
It's
has
been like
just
2
a hot
months.
minute. I have a feeling I'm not going to get it until like late October.
I'm going to turn it into a Christmas present at this rate. Yeah.
Honestly. Oh no.
No, I can't. I'm going to... No, I have to wait until you get it to explain the whole thing to you. It doesn't matter.
Future you can explain it on our Christmas special.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yes. I mean, your music. Like, I mean, tell us. Like, what do you do? Who are you? I mean,
Who am I?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I actually, like, I've made myself. Like, I know who I am, but I feel like my followers just have no idea because I post a lot of random stuff. Not a lot of. It's like I post everything as like a music kind of video of like a cover or something or like one of my originals, but I don't really post anything else because I don't know what else to post. Because you know how some artists, they post like pictures of them looking all like emo behind like the graffiti wall.
This is true.
Or like they're in front of the ocean and they have some deep ass quote. I don't want to do that.
Honestly, fair enough.
I don't want to be in that mainstream, but I don't know what else to post other than like.
Well, just be yourself, right? That's what Kung Fu Panda taught me.
Oh my god!
That's what Shrek taught me.
I should post Kung Fu Panda memes.
You should do a cover of what's the
sense?
That's also really good. But what's the song Jack Black sings at the very end?
Everybody is gone.
Oh,
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Do a cover of that, Reggie. That'll get some people interested.
Okay, will you actually listen to it?
Yes. Look, I revealed earlier that I'm incredibly lazy when it comes to Instagram. I never turn my volume up to listen to videos. Not even if they're my friends.
I mean, at least he's honest about it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a pain to have to turn up the volume, then, you know...
It's one button, is it not?
It is, but also I mostly go on Instagram at nighttime when when everyone's asleep and I can't be bothered to get my earphones, and it's just the whole thing, you know.
You should just turn it up.
I have such real problems,
Yeah,
guys.
that's what I do.
No, you guys don't understand. I've got such real problems, you know. I'm so hard done by because of these.
Oh, no.
I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
I'm sure you are, Little Miss
are.
First World Problems.
Yep.
One who can't drop porn on his...
You'll never make money.
No.
No, don't worry, Brandon. None of us will.
Yeah.
No, see, that's the trend I've noticed on Reddit. It's only the NSFW images that get upvoted the most.
Not safe for work.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I thought that would help shorten the amount of time it took to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same amount of syllables.
Yes.
It's more, actually, because NSFW.
Yeah, the letter W takes up so much fucking syllabic presence. Nasty.
I mean, yeah, we can get into that. Have you seen, people's text messages, and the amount of letters are the exact same syllables as if you just said the words or typed in the words?
Yeah.
GG, good game.
I don't know.
LOL, LOL, laugh out loud.
Yeah.
It's all there. There's
SOS, right?
Yeah, save our souls.
The people who get stranded on islands are so lazy they have to write it as SOS. They should just do save our souls, make it more clear what they're going through, you know?
I mean, it's quite hard for them to do.
Oh, that's hard?
I'm pretty sure Futurama did that joke first, Brandon.
I've never seen Futurama. I'm so sorry.
You should. There's like 6 endings.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Mm.
You know what? That can be our next binge. We haven't had a movie night in a while.
We might never have one again.
I know because of
Mm.
we're starting uni again.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've already started and I'm already going insane.
I'm
Reggie
breezing
is
through the first week.
I know. I'd been studying the whole time, but Calan's just fucking. I don't know.
Calan's becoming an artist like
Yeah.
the rest of us. And I'm eating cake, and now I'm just really going ham on this thing.
Calan's the new Picasso.
I'm what now?
The new Picasso.
Hmm.
Oh, I sure hope so, because then I end up dying at some point, right?
It's just Calan's Casso. Calan Casso.
Yeah, but Calan, we all end up dying at some stage.
Yeah, but when I die, people will remember me. And then, like, if I say a lot of really nasty things and people will have to quote them in essays.
Then you'll get cancelled on Twitter.
Exactly. Let's just get started now. Fuck BTS. Jimin's a cunt. John Cook can suck my balls.
No, we're gonna
Who's
get
John Cook?
cancelled.
I don't know. I don't know any of the others because they're so irrelevant to me. I don't care.
Oh, these are all people in the band.
Yeah, they're people from like K-pop groups.
I thought John Cook was like James Cook's long lost brother.
You'd
Something
think.
like that, yeah.
I don't know. He probably smells. They're all short as well. They're very short people.
That's racist.
I could take on any K-pop band in a fight, like 1v however many. And I know they get big. I know they get into like
Calan
double
doesn't
digits.
even have his axe yet.
I know. Like if I pull out my axe, I can take on any two groups. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I can see your axe right now. That's
Just hanging ominously above my head in a very not safe environment. Like it's all breaking apart. There's no nails holding any of
We
that
live
together.
edgy. Yeah.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah,
might have
I
to fix
definitely
that.
live edgy with my amazing, very graphic posters on my wall. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
I've got a periodic
bitches on
table
motorbikes.
on my wall.
Yeah.
I used to have a periodic table on my wall.
I
Just
did
that's why I had
because
to-
it was in my head.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
Calan, that's really cool, man. I want to be like you.
Look,
when
I
grow
knew
up.
a kid like in
I
primary
want to be
school.
like you.
Did you just say that?
Yeah, Reggie, that was so weird. Why would you say that to him? Oh my god.
Oh, I've never been so flattered in my life, except
Brandon
somehow
mumbled it
simultaneously
under his
disgusted.
breath.
Uh,
He's like,
I don't know
"That's
what you're
so cool,
talking
you
about."
can remember periodic table. I want to be like.
don't be me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Reggie just full on said she wants to be like you when she grows up.
I just repeated
That's so
what
weird.
you said.
I didn't say anything.
Uh,
I didn't say anything.
but yes, as I was saying, I used to know this kid in primary school who was a lot worse than I was, and he memorized like the perimeter of Canada. Like down to the meter. We're talking like primary school. He would have been like 8 years old or some shit.
Looks like he's got nothing
yeah.
better to do.
I mean,
Yeah. We were
Fair
best
enough.
friends, obviously.
I was
no.
best friends with the person
Yeah.
who remembered the perimeter of Canada.
and
Yeah.
he was best friends with the guy who knew all the elements on the periodic table.
Exactly.
I
And
feel like he's got a better brag than
Yeah.
you.
yeah, I concede the perimeter of Canada is a very large number.
Yeah.
And you remembered it as a kid. I mean, I knew more variety amount of things because I mean, like his name was Muhammad, if that helps. So obviously his parents wanted him
The
to
boxer?
learn the math. No, not Muhammad Ali. Muhammad, last name unknown.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean he was the math. He was the math between the two of us, and I was the kid who knew all the different scientific names of the different
English.
regions of the brain.
The English.
Hey,
The
it
English, the
works out.
science, the history,
The
etc.
music, just everything, you know.
And then
Yes.
he's the math. He completes
I mean,
you.
I respect
Oh.
that. Math is like the one thing that I hate knowing things about, which is why I don't know anything about it.
Yep. I sat next to him for 2 years.
He did. Brendan can attest. He's seen me many times in classes the past couple of years.
I've seen him fudge his way out of homework. It's been amazing.
The amount of excuses, the amount of bullshit I went through to get around math.
Yeah.
I was getting D's up until like my final years. Like I just did not like math. Everything else perfectly fine.
I can't remember if I've told this story, but it was Calan, like our teacher was going around checking homework, and Calan just copied all the answers down from the answer sheet, and he copied more than what the homework was. So when our teacher came to him, he was like, "Hey, why'd you do these questions when I told you not to?" Calan just sat there for a minute, staring blankly, like, trying to think of an excuse. And he does it, right? He manages to make a really, really good excuse, actually. It's like, oh, yeah, my PDF, actually, it got cropped a bit. And I just assumed that I was missing out on some of those questions, so I just did them by copying the answers just in case. Sorry about that, you know. He was amazing. He was amazing. Yeah, he was an actual act of brilliance. And I was just so starstruck. No, dumbfounded. No. One of the two. Bit of both, right? It was amazing. It was amazing. That's what I have to say about that. But yeah, I think I've told that story before.
Many an excuse was made.
Yeah, that's the one I remember the most, though. It was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, that's on teachers for giving us answers PDFs.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've curated with each of my math teachers, all 2 of them. Because I seem to get the same math teachers, so that's why this kept working. I just curated a bit of a repertoire where I don't do any working out whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it just worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did. Because there'd be no difference from me copying down answers off the answers PDF and actually doing the work. It looked the same, regardless.
Yeah, this guy, he was a master of avoiding math homework. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I loved it.
Oh my God, Brandon, you're my new Muhammad. You love math.
Oh, you guys can each other.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think it's about that time of the day, evening, whatever you want to call this.
Yep.
Where we play a very special game to all of us. Reggie, introduce us.
Music.
It is Jeopardy! I'm kidding. It's Fund or Bust.
Totally not Shark Tank.
Totally not Shark Tank.
Totally
and
not.
Today, our special presenter is gonna be Cal, our Calsters, and we've come up.
What's his business?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Brandon, why didn't you? Well, Brandon can't say it.
Not again.
Brandon can't say it.
I don't think anyone should say this personally.
Well, I'm going to say it many times.
You
are you are.
Calan's cunts.
I knew it. In my head, I thought that, and it's like, they're going to say Calan's cunts. Speaking of which, have you heard about the brand new product that's sitting on the market? Spicy hot, it's Calan's cunts. That's right. If you need a cunt delivered to your door, just a right mean dickhead, we got you covered at Calan's cunts. That's right. He will just turn up at your door. Ding dong. Hello, individual. Did you call for a cunt from Calan's cunts? Yes, I did, sir. Well, what services can you provide for me? Thank you for asking, sir, as a valued customer of Calan's cunts. You see, I come along into your social scenarios, and sometimes you're just with people who are really annoying. You know that one uncle who has really bad political takes at Christmas parties? Call in Calan's cunts and send him away. Because that's right, our cunts will out-cunt your cunts at your cunty parties.
Wow.
It's a pretty good offer, must I say. We specialize in special events such as birthdays, Christmas, Easter, bar mitzvahs, etc. they'll turn up completely culturally appropriate or otherwise with necessary gifts just to, accommodate for their cuntiness. Then they'll come along and out-cunt whatever cunt was already present at your party.
Wow. That's some intense stuff. This might be the first time we've come up with a business idea that actually plays to one of our strengths.
Yeah, the fact that I can say cunt a lot.
The fact that you like it, I mean.
I feel like you've had this planned for a very long time.
Yeah.
No, I mean, aside from like that 1 second where in my head I just went Calan's cunts and then you said Calan's cunts. That's all the prep time I had.
I'm sorry. That just... I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
I don't know what you were expecting, but it should have been that.
Yeah. Look, I'm just going to support this straight out because I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I really
the
want
dedication.
one.
Yeah, exactly. You've got a cunt hanging around your house somewhere, just like calling a cunt and we'll cunt him out.
So give us an example of what this cunt will say to the other cunt.
Yeah, sure, why not? So, like, pretend that I'm the creepy old uncle who's going around and is, like, feeling everyone's asses and shit, even though we're all related. And he's saying really weird political shit, like Jesus should come back, and if Jesus was still alive, he'd approve of guns.
Yeah.
Then our cunt would come along and he'd say, hey, bro, do you know that Jesus smoked marijuana? Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? But, Jesus didn't need guns either, because, like, Jesus could, like, turn marijuana into, like, lethal weapon of like biblical proportions, bro.
Yeah.
And that was exactly.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm still reeling from that. I don't know why it took me by surprise. I should have expected it, to be honest. Just to clarify, by the way.
Invest.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to invest. But just to clarify for maybe our American viewers, Calan's like a full-blown Aussie, pretty much. So, he's allowed to say that word with the utmost authority.
Don't worry, most of the people that are American listeners are very well acquainted with my cunty behaviors. Oh, yes.
Yep. It's part of the Aussie culture.
It is.
Yep.
Yes.
It's part of who we are. It is
exactly
within us.
Yeah. Cunt means friend in Australia.
Yeah. You just say,
unironically, it does.
Mm.
Yeah.
And in like England, Britain, kind of.
Yeah. Either way, yes. There's a lot of other things I can say.
You can say it to your kids.
You can say it to your kids. I'm going to teach my kids cunt by the age of 3 at least.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I personally want to fund this business venture. It seems like an incredible idea.
I'm with
revolutionary, one might say. Thank you. Yes. Okay. It looks like you.
You got a quick fun from us?
I got him again.
You didn't even need the full 2 minutes. Right? You didn't even need the full 2 minutes.
I wasn't keeping track of the time, but
I was. You won us over in like a minute.
I wasn't either. I was like, yes, I want this.
Yeah, I want a Calan's cunt.
I want it packaged.
Can you please keep it to plural? We don't need singular Calans, just putting that out there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh no.
Well, you could always buy 2 for the price of 1 3/4.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is where we're going with this.
But you know what really grinds my gears?
When somebody starts a segment and doesn't finish it.
Yeah, that really grinds my gears.
French people?
Hate that.
French people?
The French a lot, yes.
Yeah.
I hate the French. But there's another thing which I really hate, like the vilification of dolphins and... the vilification of sharks. And then the beautification of dolphins.
Oh.
Because, like... Dolphins are cunts.
They kind of are.
I'm not even being. I'm like, it just irritates me so much that people seem to think that dolphins are really nice animals and sharks are the worst. Because honestly, sharks are actually fairly docile No, I mean, okay, don't go swimming around with sharks. You shouldn't be in the first place. But, like, sharks aren't dangerous murder machines. They're just big fish that eat smaller fish. They don't even like the taste of human. The only reason why they eat people is because we're on surfboards and shit, so we look like really long turtles.
We look like nice
turtles. Dead ass. That's the only reason why sharks will ever go for a
compliment. They see us as a snack.
Exactly. But contrastingly, dolphins are murderous, deceitful, slutty fucks. You know that whole like classic trope where like people are drowning and then dolphins come save them? No. Yeah. If dolphins see someone drowning, they'll watch them drown for fun after they've like been torturing this person by just like ramming into him. Or if the dolphins are particularly horny, they will have fornicated with the person and then let them drown to the ocean floor.
Exactly. They're narcissistic.
Dolphins have a concept. They have a concept of hunting for fun.
Yeah.
Dolphins bully sharks. They use pufferfish, like they use the neurotoxins and shit inside a pufferfish to get high. So it's not like the dolphins will literally like congregate around a pufferfish and just start bashing the shit out of it and passing around the fish and getting high off of it. And I mean, like, exactly. And dolphins are horny fucks. They go around fucking anything that moves.
Yeah, you see how they jump for humans whenever they see them? They're just attention-seeking dingwats.
Exactly. Right? That's a very gentle way of saying that they're rapists.
Look, I couldn't put it that way personally.
That's exactly what they are, Brandon.
Hey, in Minecraft, they're fine to me, so, you know.
And you want to know what the highest form of dolphin is? The killer whale. The killer whale is a dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
And the killer whales, as the most intelligent of their species, are the most sadistic of their kind. They not only do they have a concept of hunting for sport, but they literally have like a concept of like playing with their food for sport. Like,
same.
They've been known to play games of catch using seals by flinging them into the air like hundreds of feet out of the air and just throwing them everywhere. You're lucky if you die on impact the first time, but they'll just fling your dead body around for like hours on end until you die and sink to the bottom of the ocean floor. And they won't eat the carcass. It wasn't for food. It was for fun.
No way.
Dead ass.
What?
And orcas are incredibly intelligent. Like, I mean, they have a concept of tipping icebergs. Like, if a seal will like escape onto the top side of an iceberg, and then the entire orca pack will come along and tip the fucking iceberg to get the seal off. They genuinely do this.
They're just pranksters, you know, harmless pranksters.
And orcas are intelligent enough to the point where they can actually beach themselves and then get off of the beach.
Nice.
They're capable of like very, very primitively moving on land. So they have a habit of like just sneak attacking people. Or not people, but like animals and shit.
I mean, look, Free Willy has always told me that, you know, orca whales are kind of your friends, you know, they're lovely. It's your job to get them out of any sticky situation they might find themselves in. You know, they're kind of the best.
I mean, I will mention, though, like orca whales intentionally will not eat people because they don't see them as food, like sharks. But that probably wouldn't stop an orca whale from, like, playing with you if it saw so fit. Not to mention, I mean, I find this interesting, but did you know that orcas actually eat moose? Like, the Canadian animal. Because, like moose have, or meese. I like meese. I know like it's grammatically incorrect, but I think meese is funny.
Moose eye.
Meese, yeah. Meese will travel by swimming. Like they'll travel between islands by swimming across these rather deep areas, and they have no concept of a predator. Like short of maybe an altercation with a bear as a young moose.
You know, that's pretty accurate for Canadians.
Yeah. Because, I mean, meese are fucking giant. Like, you could stack two cars on top of each other and a moose would still be taller than it. But like these meese have no concept of an underwater predator, let alone, any sort of predator. So they could just be swimming along and then an orca will come out of nowhere and just decimate them. It's, like, so it just irks me that people seem to think that dolphins are the nicest creatures in the world. Like, you see them in, like, I don't know, fucking the old Barbie CGI movies and shit.
Oh.
Now they're, like, just the most helpful fucking things on Earth, and they're really sweet, precious cutie pies.
This is where your trauma comes from.
It probably does, honestly. But you get the idea. Dolphins are not nice. Dora the Explorer should not have been riding a dolphin. She was exposing herself to a sexual predator.
She rode a dolphin.
Probably. She's Dora the fucking Explorer.
Fair enough.
Probably rolled multiple fucking dolphins.
Yeah,
probably
I'm saying,
mermaids too.
She should have rode a shark, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And she's like, they see me diving.
Exactly. At least with a shark, like if you flip it upside down, it'll just take a nap, which is scientifically true.
And if you punch it in the nose, it will run away or swim away.
Yeah, because its nose is incredibly sensitive due to the increased amount of olfactory receptors or electro-olfactory receptors. Yes, those are words which I'm cramming out at an incredibly fast pace because I feel like it's time that we fuck off and you fuck off.
Hey.
Mainly you. I'm talking to the listeners, Brandon.
I am listening.
Well, the listeners.
I am one of those.
I'm a listenee.
I'm a listenee, exactly.
No, you're a speaky.
Speaky man.
Yeah, you're the
I'm a loud,
man.
shouty man. That's what you always say, Calan. Just saying.
Yes, this is true. I'm a loud, shouty man.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that.
Exactly. You do it better, though. You do it better, though.
Either way. Ghosting_Charlie, resident artist, Jay. That's where all her shit is on Instagram, Twitter. Check her out. Send money.
Yeah,
do it. You won't know balls.
Yep.
Also, follow Reggie? Question mark? Reggie, do you want to
For music.
Do you want to plug your stuff now that you're a popular Instagrammer?
That can be a mystery for the next episode. If you're interested, check out our next episode.
We need to work on our outros. Fuck off now.
Okay, bye.
Reggie, say something controversial.
Newborn babies are ugly.
We've done this before.
Oh. Dolphins have small penises.
Actually, they've got rather large penises. Go again.
This isn't really controversial. It's more of a fact, but in Red Dead Redemption 2, they animated the horse testicles for male horses, but they didn't bother to change the model for one of the other protagonists you play as. Just saying. Just saying. Rockstar has their priorities.